Hello my friends, I haven't posted a video to the English language channel in 200 million years. So I decided that, considering that I have escaped the dark East Coast and came to the West with the eyes on Asia, because it's much easier to fly from here to Asia. I would like to reintroduce maybe me, maybe the spiritual search for immortality, and this really beautiful place around here in this canyon, provided there will be no flash flood that will carry me not to the heavens. Where is this? Where is heaven? Oh, I've forgotten which way I'm pointing the camera. May as well talk about it. This is a beautiful place. Let me switch away from my face. So I just recorded a video in Russian about the search for immortality. That cloud doesn't look exciting. Well, we'll watch it. I already got nicely wet here a couple days ago. So just to collapse the whole multiple writings about this, we have a human body, just like any other animal. It has a certain resource, a certain lifespan, beyond which it starts to become unstable. And from all different fun videos that I occasionally watch from doctors and whatnot, it looks like if we are in a good mood and we're perfect as far as our let's say lack of crazy emotions and stuff like that, we can live until say 125, after which many different purely mechanical things begin to happen. For most people nowadays in the West, isn't it beautiful? These things start to happen at around 80, and then it starts to go downhill, plus or minus, by the time we're 90. So that's the physical resource of the body with which we identify, and we say, oh, I'm a man, or I'm a woman. I have something, I have 2 hands, 2 legs, and no wings, which is anytime someone tells me that they cannot do something, I laugh and I say, well, you know, you might not be a great writer, but you're certainly a terrible bird because you have no wings. And if you try to fly away, you can try flapping your hands, but you know, well, if you're a great physics professor, I'm sure you can compute the rate at which you have to flap your hands and how you should position your palms so that you will have maximum lift. But I don't think you're going to last for more than 2 seconds trying to fly up. So that's the limitations of human body. Now our mind has a tendency to be very noisy when we're young, and then it becomes senile when we're old, and we tend to identify with that mind. We say, I am Mary, I am John, I am Robert, I don't know, I am whatever name. I was trying to come up with a Spanish name that I know how to pronounce properly. Well, lucky for me. So that kind of stuff, we know very well this attachment is there. And this attachment becomes seriously compromised when we get older and we become senile. Alzheimer's comes to us, this German guy, and creates different strange things in our braino. And there are insects here. So what happens is that when we realize that we are attached to something that is definitely not permanent, and we start becoming troubled by that, then there's a question what to do about it. If this is the situation where you're sincere in the sense that this kind of thing is actually happening to you, this problem when you feel constrained, stuck in a human body and a human mind, that thing I call spiritual desire or spiritual pain, depending how acute this longing is. So the spiritual desire is about how do I get out from this body, this mind, its limitations, and I'm going to sit down. For that, well, if you have this desire well manifested, then you will know exactly why you should sit on your rear end in meditation and explore, asking deeper questions like, who am I? What am I doing? Why? What's the purpose of it all? That would be a natural progression of that desire, that realization. And very quickly, you will discover a couple things. First of all, your body has its limitations. Sometimes it aches, it pains. Your mind, on the other hand, is much more noisy and annoying thing. It likes to create drama. It likes to involve itself in relationships which are always full of drama, more or less full of drama. So what do you do about this? Basically we're talking about improving the conditions in which you can explore this spiritual question through meditation. And for meditation we need to have quieter environment. Well, we can call meditation prayer, whatever. You need to have a quieter environment externally, i.e. an ashram or a monastery, or just a quiet apartment where you can sit and explore. Then there's also, you can do something internally by conditioning your body so that it doesn't disturb you with pains or unnecessary desires. So certain diets are helpful not to make your body go crazy with passions, as they say, etc. And human passions are pretty strong, maybe not as strong as in animals, but we have a clever mind. So, and also the very simple question that is really complicated, that you need to have money, you need to pay bills, you need to involve yourself with people who help you with these bills and stuff like that. So I have to make a few phone calls today and deal with people who sit in offices and for whom I'm a nobody, and they're gonna help me just like anybody else or be annoying. Hopefully not. So all of that kind of stuff needs to be reduced, because all of that, the body aches, mind aches, they are distracting you from knowing who you are, what you are, and which direction you need to go. It may sound silly, primitive, but this is only true if you do not know what a spiritual desire is and spiritual pain is. Because if you do, then this process becomes really acute. You need to like really try to figure out how to do it. And that's really all there is to it regarding figuring out who you really are. And well, the how do you say that? The pudding is in eating. So it's very easy to talk about it. A lot of people, they talk about it, but actually doing it is requires pretty serious effort, commitment, etc. I'm not trying to lay a trip on you people. I'm just saying that the distractions, passions, bills, a job and stuff like that, they are very powerful. They're very powerful, including because the alternative is bad. And also, we grew up both in terms of evolution of the human beings and in terms of our society. We're very much into survival, and people will just not understand why you are not interested in paying bills. Means you'll have to pay bills because otherwise there'll be problems. But your focus, your inner focus, is not something that would be on doing that kind of stuff. You'll be bothered by relationships, you'll be bothered by paying bills, by the job, etc. And figuring out what to do about it is not a trivial matter, but without solving that, the spiritual path will become pretty shallow, and more likely than not, you're not going to get to the happy end, as they say. Yeah, I know what it means in English, besides what I meant, really. So that's the story. And if this is something that is serious for you, then you better pay attention to it. Otherwise, you'll be very unhappy. You guys have a good one. And I'm going to try to post this pretty soon.